Breakfast with Andy Twigge.
BBC Radio Derby. YouTube is massive for people these days, and it's not just a place to watch your favourite music, it's a place for content creators to make careers out of. And there's an 8-year-old in South Derbyshire who's recently reached the big milestone. Spencer came to see me with his dad, Jason.
So I do arcade games, some retro games, modern games like Minecraft and Roblox, and my favourite VR games.
All right. I go back a lot longer than you, and I used to have a game I used to play at the snooker hall called Space Invaders. I bet you've never heard of it, have you?
No.
No, what's that on your shirt then?
My merch.
That's your merch?
Yeah.
I can't... It's his merch. Dad, I better bring you in on this. What do you make of what Spencer does then, and how did it all come about?
It's pretty amazing, really. I mean, it's the same as most kids at his age. They all want their own YouTube channel, and Spencer was pestering us for a while, saying, I really want to do my own channel. I really want to do this. And I was like, what do you want to do it on? And he was like, gaming. I was like, okay. And he's always liked playing older games as well as new ones. So he kept asking, and I said, well, maybe not. Maybe we shouldn't do that just yet. You're a little bit young. Anyway, after about 5 months, I thought, oh, God, he's really into this. You know, he's really passionate about it. So we said, okay, we'll do it. We'll set it up. So I used one of my old my YouTube channel, made sure that it was all how it should be. We set it up with the branding and everything. Having a marketing background helped a little bit there, I think. And we got it live, and it was amazing. You know, we started getting a couple of followers from friends and family, and it just went from there, really, didn't it, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you want to do it then?
Because I was inspired by loads of other creators.
Just tell us about how many people you've got on there, because this is mind-blowing.
Don't know.
So there's 100 and how many subscribers?
Yeah.
So we've got 100 and just nearly 140,000 subscribers. That's how many we've got at the moment, isn't it?
Do you know how many people I've got on Facebook?
No.
6,000. You've got how much more than me? And I do a radio show. That's not fair, Spencer. You mentioned to me, we just had a little knitter-natter at the back there before you came in the studio, Jason. Yeah. And you were saying the confidence increase with Spencer is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that from his videos. So his first videos, he was obviously quite shy with that kind of being on camera sort of aspect. But over time, he's just become more and more confident. We've had to kind of learn as we've gone along with this, because none of us kind of knew the script of what to do. So we've taught ourselves to do kind of intros and outros, and he writes your own intros and outros now.
Yeah.
So we do that in one take rather than...
So that's great for his education.
Yeah,
to write it.
Yeah,
and get it wrong sometimes, and then being able to move on. Do you find it easy to write it?
Kind of hard, because I can't think of what I could say.
It's kind of off the cuff, isn't it? So what you do, I say, do your intro on this video, and he kind of just does it.
Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going to play Legendary Pac-Man. My dad signed me up for this, and I don't know what Legendary Pac-Man is, so let's go straight into it.
Okay, let's take Pac-Man then. Talk me through. If I went on there and had a look at it, tell me, how does it work? Does he tell me how to do it? What is it?
So there's a round yellow circle with a mouth, and you have to collect all of the yellow dots, and without getting caught by one of the ghosts.
And so, I've played that, but what do you do? Do you tell me how to do it, or is it me watching you do it?
It's people watching you, isn't it? It's more of a playthrough rather than kind of a...
Is he good on it?
Yeah, it is. It's really surprising how he picks up on these old retro games and what we do as well, we don't really play it prior, so we just go straight into it. So he said, right, I've never played this game before. One of the typical ones that we played was Cool Spot, wasn't it? I remember playing that when I was young, and that was really difficult to play, and you get quite frustrated with that one because it was really difficult.
Is that the appeal why people watch it?
Yeah, I think that's it, you know. We don't really script too much beforehand. Everything is literally off the cuff, and we just go, right, we're going to play this game. We're not going to play it before. We just go straight into it, and that's what we do. So it takes us a bit of time sometimes, doesn't it, just to get into the swing of things. But yeah, it's really good fun.
Are some of you school friends, do they watch you on it?
Yeah, lots of my friends. Some of them want to be in my videos because how many subscribers I've got.
And what do you see this? Where do you see this going? How many subscribers do you want?
About over Mr. Beast.
Who's Mr. Beast?
So that's quite optimistic, that one is, Dee, but you know.
Who's Mr. Beast?
So Mr. Beast is probably the most followed YouTuber in the world. And I think last count he had 450 million subscribers. So yeah, that'd be quite an achievement if we can get to that. But you know, sky's the limit. I love your enthusiasm.
Spencer and his dad Jason there. More from them a little bit later on.
Breakfast with Andy Twigge.
There's an 8-year-old in South Derbyshire who recently reached a big milestone. Spencer's got more than 100,000 followers on his YouTube channel, and you'll hear from his dad Jason shortly, but this is a bit of Spencer's work.
Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going to play Legendary Pac-Man. My dad signed me up for this, and I don't know what Legendary Pac-Man is, so let's go straight into it.
What do you make of what Spencer does then, and how did it all come about?
It's pretty amazing, really. I mean, it's the same as most kids at his age. They all want their own YouTube channel, and Spencer was pestering us for a while, saying, I really want to do my own channel. I really want to do this. And I was like, what do you want to do it on? And he was like, gaming. I was like, okay. And he's always liked playing older games as well as new ones. So he kept asking, and I said, well, maybe not. Maybe we shouldn't do that just yet. You're a little bit young. Anyway, after about 5 months, I thought, oh, God, he's really into this. You know, he's really passionate about it. So we said, okay, we'll do it. We'll set it up. So I used one of my old my YouTube channel, made sure that it was all how it should be. We set it up with the branding and everything. Having a marketing background helped a little bit there, I think. And we got it live, and it was amazing. You know, we started getting a couple of followers from friends and family, and yeah, it just went from there, really, didn't it, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you want to do it then?
Because I was inspired by loads of other creators, and I was wondering if I wanted to do anything.
And what do you see this? Where do you see this going? How many subscribers do you want?
About over Mr. Beast.
Who's Mr. Beast?
So that's quite optimistic, that one is, Dee, but you know.
Who's Mr. Beast?
So Mr. Beast is probably the most followed YouTuber in the world. And I think last count he had 450 million subscribers. So yeah, that'd be quite an achievement if we can get to that. But you know, sky's the limit. I love your enthusiasm. I think, to be honest, it's, you know, Spencer's quite humble with everything in general. I think from what he's achieved so far is absolutely amazing. If he stays on what he's on, it's still an amazing thing for him to accomplish.
I've got to ask you, Jason. It's quite a thing to put yourself out there on the internet like Spencer does,
sure.
And protections must be a massive thing.
Yeah.
That must be a concern with everything that we read and everything that we see.
Of course, and that comes at the forefront. So that's where I come in. So I make sure that I monitor everything that we do on there through social media and YouTube. All his videos are made for kids. We make sure the content's appropriate in that manner. And obviously we take the steps to make sure that the comments are turned off and things like that. And through socials, I monitor that on a daily basis just to make sure everything is as it should be. Obviously, some of the social media channels, you need to be a little bit older to have them channels. I have them in my name, and then Spencer runs off my account. So we do it all as we should do in regards to the guidelines.
And I have to say, you're very well, you mentioned the merch on this, the merchandise. You're very well branded, Spencer.
You do like your merch, don't you?
Yeah.
Is one of the things that you asked early on, wasn't it, to try and get some merchandise. So we did it for you initially, didn't we? And then we opened your shop as well that's on your website.
You've got a shop?
Yeah.
You got a shop?
Yeah.
What do you sell?
Bags and T-shirts and stickers and... bottles and
Are
stuff.
you going to be rich one day?
Don't know.
Can you make money at this?
You know what? It's never been about
I know.
that.
I don't think it is.
No,
for 1
it's
minute do I
definitely
not
not,
think
no.
it's about the money, but
Yeah.
but you can, can't you?
You can, yeah, you can absolutely, and it's all based through on YouTube. It's based on watch hours, and then you can get to certain achievements where you can add adverts in your videos and things like that. We're not quite there yet, and to be honest, it's never been about that from the very beginning. It's always been about something that he's really passionate about, and he sees it more as a hobby. And to be honest, it's more of a hobby for me now as well.
Are you into it?
Yeah,
Are you
I'm
invested
into
in
it, really into it, because from the very start, we've had to teach ourselves everything.
Yeah.
So, I've had to teach myself how to edit videos. I've had to teach myself how we record properly, how we do certain things, and what microphones we can use and what items we need to do that. And we started, when we still use the same microphones and video concept that we started with. So it's brilliant. And, we're going to stick with that. I don't think it's nothing massively serious for us. We just really enjoy doing it.
How much time do you put into it?
A lot.
But do you have that thing, right, enough's enough now for today, he needs to do something else?
Yeah, of course.
Go out and ride your bike.
Of course, yeah, absolutely, yeah, of course we do. It's great working with him on this, and we work really closely with it, and we have a lot of fun doing it.
Do you fall out?
Sometimes, not all the time, though.
Who's the director of the job like? Do you tell your dad, say, Dad, I'm not doing it like that. That's rubbish.
Yeah.
He does, yeah, he does. I says, well, what happens if we just do this, or maybe this game? And he's like, no, I don't want to do that game, or, maybe we should do it like this. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's probably a better idea.
Isn't it right that when you get 100,000 subscribers, don't YouTube present you with something?
They do, and we brought it with us as well, actually.
Have you? Where is it?
We have. Where's the bag? We've got
Where's the bag?
Where's
Hang
the bag?
on.
Is
the bag's at... Go and fetch the bag.
You need to get the bag.
Somebody from the team have gone to fetch the bag. Yeah, so so this thing they give you then, is that everybody that gets 100,000 subscribers, they give that to? Or how does it work? What is it?
Yeah, so YouTube give play buttons out, and they're given for certain milestones. Thank you. So the first milestone is the 100,000 subscribers, where you get a silver play button, and then there's one for 1 million, one for 10 million, one for 100 million, I believe, at the moment. So yeah, there's many.
So this is for
100,000.
So this is the 100,000 subscriber button that he got, and a letter from YouTube from the CEO.
Oh wow, no, I'm not going to touch that. I don't want to put dirty fingerprints.
No,
on it.
that's fine. There we go.
That's amazing. Presented to Spencer for passing 100,000 subscribers. YouTube. Look at that. How cool is that?
It's amazing, and it's something that when we started, we never expected to get anything near that. I half expected after a couple of months to Spencer to lose love with the idea and maybe not want to do it anymore. But it's just all the time, isn't it?
Good luck with it.
Thank you. That's been brilliant.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and check out your merch.
Okay.
Okay. Look at me with me fancy merch. Spencer and his dad, Jason.